Welcome to the Mama Fit YouTube channel. In this workout, we're going to be focusing on birth preparation. So we're going to be moving the hips through a variety of positions in addition to the spine and the rib cage, because your rib cage does influence how you can position your pelvis and the tension within your pelvic floor. And so go ahead and grab onto a birth ball or a stability ball, and let's go ahead and move through this 8-minute flow. Hey, my name is Gina. I'm a perinatal fitness trainer and birth doula, and I have given birth 4 times, and these are exercises that I incorporated into my own prenatal routine and that I incorporate into our prenatal fitness programming. And so if you're looking for more workouts to help you prepare for birth, to stay comfortable throughout your pregnancy, to stay strong throughout your pregnancy, check out our online prenatal fitness programs because we offer daily workouts to keep you moving and feeling good throughout your entire prenatal journey. You can check out all of our fitness programs on our website at mamastayfit.com and use code YouTube10 to get 10% off any of our online offerings. So go ahead and grab onto your birth ball, and we're going to start by first pressing that ball into a wall in a tabletop position. So go ahead and come into a tabletop position, and we're going to press our butt into that ball, into the wall. And then we're going to push into the butt as we round in our back. And then I want you to think big inhale into the back side of your body, so like the rib cage. And then exhale, pull belly to spine. Big inhale. For a lot of us during pregnancy, we tend to favor a more arched back position. So incorporating movements that find more of this round can help to decompress the back, help to improve spinal mobility, and then also to release tension in the back part of our pelvis. Big inhale into the backside. Exhale, belly to spine. After this, we're going to take the ball and we're going to move into some adductor rock backs. Go ahead and grab that ball, bring it in front of you, and then we're going to take the left leg and bring it out to the side, and the right leg is going to be bent behind you. We're going to sit back into our heel, keeping weight in that left foot so we feel the stretch in that left inner thigh, and then inhale to come forward and bring the ball towards your hips. So we're going to push the ball forward as we come into our rock back, and then bring the ball to the hips as you extend in the hip. So we're moving back to feel that inner thigh stretch, and then exhale, come forward. In 10 seconds, we'll switch to the other side, so the right leg will straighten out to the side as we bring that left leg in. Go ahead and bring the right leg straight out, and we're going to push the ball forward as we sit back, and then exhale, ball to the hips. Inhale to reach, exhale to bring it in. You may notice that one side feels a little bit harder to be in. So for me, the right side, inner thigh and groin, tend to be a little bit tighter than the left. So it may feel like a little bit more sticky. If so, pause at that point of stickiness, or you feel like there's a little bit more restriction, and then move out of it. So we can spend a little bit more time in places that feel like it needs it, because we want to have as best of balance in our body as possible. Now we're going to come to our side. So my left knee is going to be to the side, right leg is going to straighten, and then I'm going to lean over the ball. So we're using our left leg as our kickstand leg, and then we have our hand to keep us from rolling off of it. And then we're feeling this big stretch through the right side body. So reaching with that right foot, really rounding over that ball, big inhale. into the top ribs. Exhale, belly to spine. You may notice that the right side feels more sticky compared to the left. A lot of us tend to be a little bit more compressed to the right side of our body. The lateral rib mobility can really help to improve how well our pelvis can move and position, which is going to help to increase space within our pelvis. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side now. So right knee stays down. I'm going to lean over the ball to place my right hand on the floor and then straighten the left as I kind of fall over the ball to feel this left side body opener. So big inhale into the ribs. Exhale, belly to spine. During pregnancy, because we tend to favor that more extended spine position, the lats can also get a little bit tight. And so this can be super helpful with stretching the lat musculature to help improve how well you can move, which can improve how well you can create space within your pelvis for birth. After this, we're going to come to a seated position on the ball to continue the lateral mobility. So come and sit down on your ball. We'll start with the right arm. We're going to reach up and over to feel that right side body stretch. And then I'm going to have you draw that right arm back as you reach forward with the left for some rotation. So we're going to reach overhead and then twist to rotate with the left hand forward. So we find our lateral mobility and then some rotation. Now you might be wondering, Gina, I thought this was a birth prep workout. All I'm doing is a bunch of thoracic and rib cage mobility. Your rib cage position highly influences your pelvic position. So if you are very stuck in your spine in this extended position, it's going to make it really hard for you to create space within your pelvis. And commonly, a lot of the birth prep stuff that you've probably been doing are like deep squats, butterfly poses. So I don't need to incorporate that into this routine. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Left side reaches, and then side body or twist. So you're probably already doing a lot of the hip positioning, all the deep squats, the butterfly poses. And so I'm going to incorporate the stuff that you're probably not doing, which is going to be a lot of that rib cage mobility, especially to the side, the back expansion work, some of that rotational work. And we're going to finish up on the floor with an internally rotated position with some rock backs. When we can improve how well our rib cage moves, it can help us create more space in our pelvis. When we find a more rounded position, this tends to create more space in the top of the pelvis and makes it easier for us to open the bottom of the pelvis. So let's come to a tabletop position again, and then I want you to think knees in, ankles out. And it doesn't have to be super extreme, just like a little bit. And we're going to start by coming forward, and then I want you to round in your back as you sit back to wherever's comfortable for you. If you can go all the way to the floor, great. If not, no big deal. So we're going to come forward and then round to lower. So we're not necessarily finding like a really big arch in our back, because for us to find internal rotation, we need a more tucked position, which is why when we incorporate this rib cage mobility, this helps us to create more space not only in the top of the pelvis where we need that tucked position to help baby drop in, but it helps us to create space in the bottom part of the pelvis because we need that posterior tilt to find internal rotation. Just because you can torque your hip in a certain position doesn't mean it's influencing change without the spinal position as well. And this concludes our birth prep circuit. And so this was a quick circuit, lots of exercise within it. So if any of them felt a little bit more sticky for you or you wanted to spend more time in, feel free to either repeat the video or do the exercises on your own. We're focusing on a lot of thoracic mobility, so front to back movements, finding lots of back expansion, side body releases, some rotational work, we incorporated a one-sided open hip position with that adductor rock back, in addition to that more interrotated position at the very end, which helps to create space in the bottom part of the pelvis. And so hopefully you're feeling a little bit more released in the thoracic spine, in the rib cage, and then hopefully we're feeling a little bit more prepared for birth after that. If you want more support throughout your pregnancy, again, check out our online prenatal fitness programs, where we provide daily workouts to keep you strong, pain-free, because pain is not a requirement of pregnancy, plus tons of daily exercises to help you prepare for birth. That's way more than just deep squats and butterfly pose. We do incorporate the deep squats, but there's so much more that we need to do to create space within our pelvis, to release tension within our pelvic floor, and to help support our baby's position for birth. So you can check out our fitness programs on our website at mamastayfit.com. And again, use that code YouTube10 to get 10% off any of the online offerings. And then be sure to subscribe to our channel. Every Tuesday, we release new workouts to help support you during your pregnancy, your birth, and beyond.